I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
You look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. His first effort off the mark. Leonard, down low George. Shot from the lane won't go. To Curry. Russell. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Leonard. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Curry, he engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Beverly. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. From the painted area, won't go down. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Paul George. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Finishes strong.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played. Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Russell. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. George. Knocks it down from mid-range. Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Thompson over to the right side. To Thompson. Fires the three. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To George. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Russell into the front court. 10-2 the score. Slam dunk Shaun Livingston.
I mean, how good does it feel to see Shaun Livingston back on the court here at the Staples Center? He played as a Clipper for 3 years prior to suffering that devastating knee injury in the year 2007. About a decade later, look at him now.
And a finish at the rim.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Russell to Thompson. Almost, and he's not getting the call. To Paul George. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
And it's Green, 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Williams. Off the mark.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Williams across the timeline. 12-6, our score. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Draymond Green, tough matchup against George. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Paul George sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Beverly. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Russell to Green. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. George. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard to George. He can't get past the defender. George to the basket, but it won't go. To Alec Burks. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Beverly into the front court. It's 12-10. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Leonard. From long range, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Curry. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
Paul George, now 3 for 9.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Curry. Now that's a contest. To Leonard. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Curry. And it's Williams there to secure the rebound. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Russell off the mark to Paul George, and the reward, he's going to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Leonard, tough shot. He hits.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Curry. Not that time. He missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. That's off of Leonard. Out of bounds.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Curry to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Beverly to Leonard. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It's LA Clippers ball. Strong finisher, Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Straight on look to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
No good. Thompson, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Beverly into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Not that time. Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And he finishes at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. He was all over him. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Curry. Down low Thompson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. 4-3. And he knocks it down, Jay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Russell with it up top. Lead is 2. Cleans the offensive glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Kawhi Leonard with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he hits.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
To Russell. Down low Green. And look out.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
George. Not easy.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Green to Russell.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. D'Angelo Russell has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Here we go. I got him.
Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Thompson. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Substitution being made in this one.
For LA, number 5, Montrezl Harrell. And number 21, Patrick Beverly. 2 minutes remaining.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. To Thompson. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Count the bucket for 2.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. To Leonard. Fires the 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Golden State at the controls. To Thompson. Sizing up the defense. Thompson on the drive, but his shot rims out. To Leonard. Off the assist.
The assist from number 2.
Livingston across the timeline. His guys down 11. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter.
During the game.
Livingston to bring it up. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To George. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Paul George. Leonard. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the 3-point play. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. 3rd quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
To Leonard. And he hits.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Russell into the front court. Down by 15. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. first one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Curry. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To Paul George. For 3. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out.